That's your conscience, bro.
That's the jam. What was I yesterday? That thing was playing. What's up, everyone? This is Courtney and Javon back in the Life and Transitions Experts channel. We are live on YouTube at the Life and Transitions Experts channel and on Facebook, Life and Transition Experts group. And I think on my personal Facebook group. But just to let you all know, if you're here because you're seeking some support or help in probate, that means you've lost someone perhaps recently or not. Or perhaps, definitely lost one in the past, and we just want to send our condolences to you. This information to put out here is designed to actually help you and help folks who are navigating the probate process and help other folks who want to help people navigate the probate process. So let's just go ahead and jump in. Javon, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much. It's always grand rising to everyone. It's perfect day, even if it's raining or cloudy or sunny. It's a perfect day. It's a great day of waking up.
Oh man!
Yeah, thank the universe, thank the omniverse.
Thank goodness, thank you very much, man. I tell you, it's great to have like your energy, man. It's like I say every day, every night, I surround myself with positive, high achieving, like-minded individuals that want to make a lot of money and do a lot of good things. So it's cool that be surrounded by you, or be able to be in your company.
Right, bro. They say you are the company that you keep. You become that. Yeah, you become that.
Absolutely. I had the young ones back there. What's up, little ones?
Yeah, playing with their little doll houses.
Sweet. So, folks, so let me jump on the stream. So today we're going to look at I describe myself as a probate specialist, and Javon makes the calls for our team where he's reaching out to people, property owners mostly, because that's how we keep the lights on. The way I run a business is through buying and selling properties and contracts and things of that nature. And the way that I'm able to identify those is seeking people who are in the probate process, because so often probate, there is property involved, and so often there are challenges involved for the people in going through it. And if I can provide a solution, if Javon and I can provide a solution, then that's where our value comes in. So we're talking about North Carolina, but probate is technically the legal process of settling the affairs in the estate of a deceased person. When you pass away with assets in your name or debt in your name, there has to be a way to process that. And depending on the size of the estate, you may have to go through the probate process or other versions of this process to legally settle it. And it can be very, very challenging. And the personal representative, who's either called the executor if there's a will, or an administrator if there's no will, they have fiduciary responsibility. It means they can be held they can be held liable criminally, and they can be held liable if they're not, if they're derelict of their duties. Maybe I should stop trying to use these big words, but really, to be honest, I don't mean to be to make jokes, because this is a serious thing to have that responsibility, and it can sometimes be very overwhelming. And so, what are ways that a probate specialist can help you? Here are 5 ways, Javon. I want you to make sure you're checking it out. And then at the very end, Javon is actually going to do a role play for us to be able to hear how we actually speak to folks who need support. So, of course, we listen before speaking. So often you'll have folks coming in and trying to project what they want, if there is property involved, of course, we would love the opportunity to see if it checks off in our boxes and see if there's something we can work with. But that's not the main purpose of calling. The purpose of calling is to see what does that person need. So we have to be able to listen, big ears, ask quality questions, and have quality conversation, so that we can adhere to what you need. And this is our Jimmy Jam, selling the house fast. As cash buyers, professional cash buyers, this is what we do. We are able to sell it fast, as is, no repairs needed, close at your convenience, and pay all the closing costs. So it absolutely is a great solution for folks who are looking for speed and convenience and willing to trade speed and convenience for a discounted price. Now, some of the most challenging things to deal with when someone's has gone away, for the folks left behind, are the house and the stuff. The personal property, the personal items can be very emotional and really just a nightmare, man, to deal with. So we help with the house, the emptying out the house, cleaning out the house, and making sure that you are able to process your loss in a way that hasn't to deal with without having to deal with all the burden of the house and the stuff. And there's sometimes people who are either surviving spouses or decide that now the home that they live in, they just want to change. Either it's too big for them, or they need more support now that they're living by themselves, or the living situation has changed. And as a senior transition specialist, we help people find the viable solutions to find the new community for them. So, see, I can't talk now. People willing and dealing. All right. And of course, preserving wealth. One thing that I'm very passionate about, Javon, is helping people avoid probate. And one of the ways to do that is actually putting your assets in the right legal structure, such as trust, and having the right type of, the right type of accounts that's going to allow you or help you avoid the probate process. I got a big. That must be an important call right there, but can't talk right now. All right, so let's see. So yeah, man. So it's like a concierge service. So really, when you're talking to folks out there, we don't want to overwhelm them by saying all the stuff we can do. Again, we're listening first, but we need to know. We need to be aware that we can offer all these services. And Javon, I know you probably heard the phrase "jack of all trade, master of none," even though it goes on to say, but it's still better than. So anyway, jack of all trade, master of none. And what I'm saying is that we're not spreading ourselves thin. My job, our job as people who go out there and build relationships is some of this is in-house, and other of this is through our relationships with the people that we that are also supporting people through biggest transitions. And so we don't try to be a master. We play our role and stay in our lane. But we got access to a lot of lanes, is what I'm saying. All right. So again, this wasn't intended to be just to blur out to everybody, but I did want to share. And now we're gonna do a little bonus where my man Javon gets to chat with me as if he is the probate specialist, and we're gonna do it. So let's see. How do I cut this off? All right. We want to just go ahead and jump in, ring me in. I'm gonna say hello, and let's do it.
All right, I'm the probate specialist. You're the
personal representative, person going through probate. Yep.
Okay. All right. Shoot. Ring.
Hello.
Hey, good grand rising. How are you today?
Well. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing, man? My name is Javon. I was actually hoping I could speak to Courtney. I understand that he was actually in charge of Durham County estate.
Yeah. This is me. What's that?
Hey, Courtney. Again, my name is Javon. Hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. My partner is continuously down at the courthouse, and we actually ran across his file here, and we wanted to actually give you a call and reach out to you and try to assist you with any problems or any issues that you may have with the probate process. As of right now, is there anything within the probate process that you're having any type of trouble with?
All right, let's stop right there, brother. I like it. Okay, so a couple of points. Well, one, you sounded a lot more natural. I know you don't make these calls often. It sound like you were going into I'm just calling the distressed seller at first.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that's what it sounded like. But that's a cool blend right there. I do. Well, I had two critiques. One, remember to ask them, let them say no. So, did I catch you at a bad time? Go ahead and let them respond so they can release, so they can have some power, and it stops you from having to talk at the beginning so much, because the sooner we can get them talking and them hearing their own voice, the much better. So did I catch you at a bad time? Or it sounds like I caught you at a bad time. Is it like insinuating? I mean, you're asking a question. And one other thing, instead of, is there anything that you need help with? What is it that you need help with? Make this just assume, like, you know how we assume motivation, there's something they need help with. So what does you need help with? I really like the way it's the flow of you saying my partner's down at the office all the time. That sounded really good, man. I like that.
Okay.
But just think, Javon, you're just getting straight into it. Like, hey, you know, we're at the probate office. We help families who are going. We provide a service, and we're helping, and we're giving you a call to see if there's anything you need help with.
Okay.
But that was so cool to hear because I say it a little differently. And Chad Corbett, shout out to Chad Corbett, Probate Mastery. This is where I'm learning so much of this. He is so anti-script. And so I'm sitting there listening. I'm like, wait a second, that's not how the script goes, because that's not how I say it all the time. But I'm wait a second, but it still flowed nice. All right, brother, that's cool. I'm and guys, I just wanted folks, or we just wanted to show you just a tidbit of what we do and all. Let me try it, my man. Let me call you in, and then I'll stop after I get to the what the problem is.
All right, bet. Ring me in.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, is it Javon?
Yeah. Who's this?
Hey, hi. Sorry, I know I'm calling a little out of blue, but this is I'm Courtney. I'm calling you because I visit the courthouse a couple times a week and to help families who are going through the probate process. And I believe you are the personal representative of a probate in Durham. So just give me a call to see what challenges you may have in the probate case that we might be able to help you with.
Okay, that's the way it's supposed to rap.
No, keep going. I'm gonna keep going.
I mean, yeah, we're having a few issues, but I mean, nothing that we can't handle.
I got you. Well, cool. You have a few issues, nothing you can't handle. That's awesome. So what are some of those issues if you don't? Oh, actually, it sounds like did I catch you at a bad time here?
Man, you know, I got kids in the background, but
yeah, I hear that. All right, well, I'm not gonna hold you up too much, but what were some of those things that you might need help with?
A property and possibly some cleaning, getting rid of some personal property.
Property and some cleaning. Okay, all right. Well, shoot. Well, yeah, I know the kids in the background, but if this isn't a bad time, I can ask you a few questions just to get to know what the situation is. And we do help people who have property or have challenges with their property might need help with, and with the stuff, it sounds like. So does it make sense for us to, do you mind if I keep asking you a couple of questions and see how we might be able to help?
Sounds good. All right,
I'll stop right there. I was talking a little too wordy.
When I'm actually on the line with someone, once I actually get to that point, my mindset is, okay, now I need to set this person up with a specific day and time to where as though they can talk to Courtney.
Oh yeah. Oh, you say if they're busy with a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah,
so
specific, right.
That would kind of be the passed off moment of, okay, well, this person's fine with getting assistance. This person's is willing to listen. It's just a little tied up right now. Maybe I need to go ahead and get this over to Courtney in order for him to.
I dig that. Now, if they want to keep talking, don't force, because they're not listening, and don't force them off the phone either. But what I do like what you're saying too is that it's a pre-commitment. Whatever it is, at the end of the day, we got to get a pre-micro commitments, and that pre-commitment might be just us talking again at 1 o'clock, or that pre-commitment might be you going to look up the deed on your house so you know you can sell it. Whatever that pre-commitment is. So as long as we get a pre-commitment, is awesome. What I was going to do, I don't know why I'm talking into the mic like this, but what I was going to do is try to pivot to ask about property, but you threw it in my hand so nicely. So awesome, man. Thank you very much for that. Yep. All right, Javon, man. I know we had a meeting earlier, and then we rolled right into this short little content and all. So I appreciate your time. And to everyone else, if you need support with the probate process, or you want help seeing how you can help other people through probate, definitely reach out, estateproservice.com, or DM. Love it. For a like and a subscribe on Life and Transitions Experts podcast. Until then, until we talk to you again, let your light shine. Oh.